Dear Zash, I hope this letter finds you well. Last we spoke you seemed a little bit under the weather, and I feared you'd taken with some strange elven sickness I didn't know of. However, I hear you are opening your little mage academy to humans like myself. I'm glad to see my wily charms left a lasting impression. Regardless, I felt you may find a spot of helpful advice from the only human who actually enjoys your grumpy countenance, a welcome gift. The thing you need to know about humans, Zash, is that we are too curious for our own good, and more stubborn than a mule. I know that doesn't seem very helpful, but allow me to explain. Firstly, our curiosity. We don't like knowing there's something we don't know. Once we are aware of that this is the case, it becomes a hammer in the back of our brain until we unlock whatever trove of information has been secreted from us. If you give a human the books on the entirety of your history and told them there was a hidden code inside, they would scour the pages better than your most adept scribes. However, this has not always been to our benefit. Our curiosity can also get us in some bad scrapes. We do not differentiate between knowledge hidden in a library or in the 10 halls. We are just as likely to delve in an ancient tomb as we are to check out a library book. But no matter what, we will learn it, for better or for worse. Look no further than Deimos the Revered, who delved into tomes of forbidden knowledge just because he knew the last spells of necromancy were hidden inside. All that curiosity got him was immortality as a decomposed corpse that couldn't move. Furthermore, if we ask a question and there is no answer, we will create an answer. "I don't know" is a phrase that sits sour on our tongues and curdles in our ears. If no one knows what happens when a fire spell is set off in the middle of a tornado, a human will be the first to find the conditions perfect for testing. They'll also be the first ones to test it, probably. We don't like others trying our dumb ideas before we've had a go. Then there's our stubbornness. Zash, my friend, I say this as a warning to you, and I mean it seriously. Never tell a human something cannot be done. We do not take it as a warning towards foolish endeavors that lead nowhere. For us, it is the greatest challenge. Remember that the first humans learned magic because the elves said they simply could not. This goes to extremes. One gnome cartographer got in a disagreement with a human mage, and made the unfortunate statement that he could complain all he liked, but he couldn't change geography. The mage then proceeded to create Firescar Canyon. Needless to say, we do not take phrases like "because I said so" or "you're not ready" nicely. If you want a human to not do something, explain in clear details why it is not safe or possible. Any reasonable human will back off. The unreasonable ones shouldn't be in your school anyways. They should be in mine. No such thing as a reasonable artificer. Now, I don't say this to dissuade you from teaching my people. I merely wish to help you and remind you that we have certain quirks. If this has perhaps led you to reconsider, allow me one last hidden trait of humanity. If you treat us well, if you show us where we can be at home, show kindness and compassion and love, we will defend you till our last legs. We will tear ourselves apart to keep what we love safe. To keep our homes together, we will bind the boards with our tendons and blood. This last trait, Zash, is loyalty. Beyond anything else, we are loyal to our friends. And while we may not have the long lives of elves, our descendants will remember our friends for generations. Each generation will remember, and so long as you stay kind to them, will remain your friend. Humans may be stubborn and curious creatures, but we will never forget a friend. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Everything I used is in the description below. If there's a story you'd like to hear narrated, let me know and I'll reach out to the author and see if we can make that happen. Thanks again. It's a scary world out there, but remember to be brave and look up, to seek the stars.